Hey guys, what's up? My name's Vic Taylor and welcome to episode 1 of a new series that I'll be starting on my channel called Breaking It Down, where I take either a Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 gameplay by me and I break it down objectively so that you can better understand the decisions that I'm making, because there's always more than one way of playing the objective, and I sometimes think that the big YouTubers forget the objective even exists, and I don't want to be like that. So to start off with, this map size, it's quite small, quite compact, and there are opportunities for spawn rushing and spawn nades right off the start. As you can see, I threw one onto the C flag. I completely missed, but one of my teammates hit it. On this kind of map, this size, you want to leave 2 people on your home spawn flag. It's very simple because 2 people will cap it quickly enough so that they can't spawn rush you, they can't nade both of you off there. It's one of you hopefully will have flak jacket, as it is an objective game mode, but leaving one person is too dangerous for a map this size. It is more for array, hazard, those areas of maps. A quick tactical decision here. He has a shotgun. I will not beat him from far away, so instead of running towards him trying to flank him, I back off, so when he comes around the corner he immediately gets a hit marker on me and I kill him. Job done. So for a starting route, I spawned A side, and you saw that I didn't go for the spawn flag and I didn't run straight to B, because you run through the middle, there will be people camping behind the sandbags just off of C and they will get you. You run right through trailer after attempting your spawn nade, because if you all attempt it, one of you will hit it. If you know, at the end of the day. You run through C while the rest of your team goes to B, and even if you don't kill anyone, even if you don't find anyone behind those sandbags, you can distract them. You can draw their fire, either by pulling C. If you pull a flag, it's the same as doing it kind of in capture the flag, but pulling a flag in domination, you dip in and out of it, so that they get the capturing or losing C, losing A, and therefore they want to run towards it to try and save it, and you draw their fire away from the guys capping B. That is the more than one way to cap an objective in a nutshell. You run interference, as in American football, you don't merely run the ball. I chose this gameplay because it's not the best KD-wise. I have 59 kills and 19 deaths, but I have 9 caps and 16 defends. This was a very hard gameplay to do, and you will see some camping, because at the end of the day, if camping is what is required for the win, that is what I will do. I am not about my KD, I am not about whether I am camping or not, I am not about getting the big kill streaks, I am about winning the game mode, because there is nothing better than the feeling of winning against a big party. Nothing in the world. And I'm sure you're a bit surprised because we're triple capping right now and they're getting nowhere near us, but it does get quite very close towards the end of the game. We usually only cap 2 flags right off the bat, because it's not like Modern Warfare 3, they're not going to spawn behind you. If you know where they're spawning, then you're a lot more likely to win. We do go through phases of having a couple of matches where we triple cap, we go for the win really fast, but at the end of the day, the win is the most important thing. It doesn't have to be flashy, it doesn't have to look good, and if you do triple cap, they will spawn behind you. And I do not know what I was thinking right there. That was a bad tactical decision from me. I should not have been looking down into the smoke. You shouldn't be drawn by smoke. If smoke is thrown onto a flag, flash. If you have Tactical Mask Pro, you will know where they are, or throw a nade or a semtex onto it. Don't blindly run into the smoke, not knowing what you're doing, not knowing where the enemies are, and if you look at the minimap during that decision, looking completely the wrong direction. Pay attention to your minimap. I cannot stress that enough. You really do have to work at looking at your minimap more. Don't rely on it, because there are always ghost and assassin users out there, but rely on it more than your average player. Also, linked to that, if you're getting shot in the back, run round a corner, go prone, wait for them. Don't continue running. Don't say, oh, they shot me, I don't really care, because they will follow you around that corner and they will shoot you again in the back and they will kill you. That is what you are waiting for. You're waiting for them to round the corner, you will get down on all fours, or however you want to put it, going prone, dolphin diving, whatever, and you will kill them. Also, don't immediately turn around and run back round the corner to them, because if they are even anywhere near intelligent or good at the game, they will be thinking of that and they will be waiting for you themselves. You have to be patient, you have to wait them out, and maybe you want to rush 110%, but I view, if you camp at the back of the map, that is not helping your team. If you rush 100% of the time, that is not helping your team. And as you can see there, I made another tactical decision. I was capping C, I was all on my own, and I decided, nope, I have to get off this, I have to kill people around me before I actually go onto the flag, and unfortunately, I didn't kill him. But now my teammates are on the flags, I'm pushing up, I think they're going to be spawning back trailer, they're not, but if they had been I would have covered them, and that person sitting in the corner isn't helping his team at all. Back to the point I was saying, camping in a corner, I feel that in a way it's just as bad as rushing, even though, you know, rushing is more widely accepted as something good in the community, because if you're rushing around the map at 100 miles an hour, flipping spawns, not calling out where people are, you're not going to be helping your teammates any at all, and it's going to be annoying. Of course, if you are camping an objective, that's absolutely fine. If you win the game, if we win the game, I don't care what the fuck you spent the time doing. To be perfectly honest, I've said this to quite a few people that I play with. If we win the game and you're on my team, I don't care what you did for the entire thing. I really, really don't. But at this point, we do need to cap a second flag. We have a little bit of a breather, a little bit of breathing room. I can't do the math, simply because I'm terrible at it and you can't blame me for trying. But we do need to cap a second flag, and this is exactly what I'm doing here. Now, the best thing on this map, and there's a little ghost that I almost missed, but don't worry about him, is to hold A and B. You can then hover in bottom wood if they are, you know, you wouldn't recommend camping if they're not really pushing you, to be perfectly honest, because if they're not pushing you, then you can run and gun and it's absolutely fine, it's not a challenge. And to be honest, most of Black Ops is like that because I'm fairly good at the game and I just simply don't want to sound arrogant. And the shotgun guy is really, really annoying me here. You see there is another example of me backing up so that he doesn't have the range to be able to actually kill me, and then me getting shot in the back because I'm a bit of a moron. But if you hover between A and B in bottom wood, you can cover both of them. Maybe tack insert then if it's on your tryhard class. That is on my tryhard class. I have tack inserts and smokes, simply because I am not going to not win a game simply because I have pride not to use something. I will readily admit that on my personal, get the fuck off A. There may be someone else on it, but that was a nice nade and I appreciate that. But I will readily admit my full tryhard class that is actually in slot 3 on my main account has the FAMAS with dual mags, tack insert, dual wield pythons, ghost and smokes on it. My pride does not come ahead of the win. No one's does. If you're not willing to use something for the win, then I do not want you on my team. And I sound extremely harsh here, but I do not often lose matches on Black Ops, and I do not like losing. Your pride does not come ahead of the win, neither does mine. And here, my teammate just got killed on B. I know there is a greenie behind me, but you should never rely on a greenie. Look at the red dot coming in. Oh yes, it's a ghost. That's another thing. If two of you are on flags, face in different directions. Please face in different directions. I have lost count of the number of times I have been on a flag with a greenie, and he comes on after I've been on it for a couple of seconds and faces in exactly the same direction that I've been facing in. There is no point in having two of you face the same way. And a small apology there, my heater just came on. I don't think you can hear that, but if you do, I do apologise. It's either that or I will freeze to death. So please face different ways. That is one thing that really, really bugs me. And all of you YouTube guys that I play with are great about that. You actually have a modicum of intelligence, but the greenies, don't rely on the greenies. Please don't rely on the greenies. Now, at this point, a tactical decision needs to be made because we are close to winning. We do have a quite comfortable lead, but we are trip cap. We need to focus on one flag to go on, and that is it. And unfortunately, we chose the wrong one there. The better one would have been going to A, because we're all spawning on A side, even though they are continually killing us. Going to C is not a good point right now, and I understand this. There is a counter up. I do not know where the enemies are. You do not want to jump on, oh dear me. You do not want to jump onto a flag if you do not know where the enemies around it are. Unless you are pulling it and therefore drawing them out. Because that will not work and you will get killed and no point will have come of that at all. Nothing at all. It will just be bad. And there I do not believe I got block shotted. I may be mistaken. But we both got killed. And now they will be going for A. It's important to also know the tactics that your enemy will be using. These guys in the clan that we're playing against, they are trip cappers. They will be pushing A like it is their mother and they want to rescue it from a late night out. So I immediately jump onto C. I know there is somewhere, a nade somewhere, I don't know where. So I decide to just go on to B here, try and go prone, try and play dead, and unfortunately someone sees me go onto there and I die. I did not switch to my tryhard class throughout this. I didn't actually know why, but I believe this was Commando. I believe I'm trying to get every gun to a 2 KD, and that is why that I'm running slightly weird stuff that I wouldn't normally run. But I grab B. I want to make sure that we keep B. There are indeed people dolphin diving onto it every which way, and there's a ghosty, but at the moment I made a tactical decision to leave B alone because someone said, oh, I've got it. Specifically the person who I usually play with, who I really do trust. He said, oh, I've got it. Indeed he did, and I went on to A and I got that. We're now double capped, and we are now double capping rather, and you see now this is my position where we are hard fought on this map. Bottom wood, I can see both A and B. They can't get to me. I'm running RC car because I liked having my RC car wall at the end of games where I just continually run them out, try and kill the same person. It's a little bit of fun. But there you go. 59 and 19, 9 caps and 16 defends. I do hope this helped you, and I really enjoyed doing this commentary. Peace guys, and I'll see you next time.